Happy Monday, everybody. It is the 23rd, so a week from tomorrow is my favorite holiday is Halloween. Well, it used to be. I think that having a kid kind of changes that. I used to love Halloween because, the theaters would play, your favorite classic horror movies like John Carpenter's Halloween, or it'd play Friday the 13th, or it would play, they even had some cool ones where they did Suspiria this year. Suspiria is great. I mean, it's one of the best horror movie soundtracks ever. And, like a character you never see much of at all. It's just in the woods. It's a cool movie. But just, Halloween's one of those holidays I just love. And, up into having a kid, it's your favorite holiday. But, right now, it's like my favorite holiday is Christmas. Because of the fact that, we have been going to Leavenworth and having Christmas out there, or like the Christmas Tree Life Festival, kind of get in the mood for Christmas, and be surrounded. It feels like an old, like, European mountain Christmas from the 1800s. It feels like that sometimes. It has become quite popular lately, but still, it's we still have to go out of our way to, we reserve a cabin, go out there with family, and we just take it all in. And now our daughter's old enough to where she can get around a little bit on her own without having to be carried everywhere. Still might be a little crazy and hectic depending on the weather. We had weather one year; it was just like freezing rain, and it was just too cold and unbearable, especially with the newborn. So we were out there for a little bit, but we head back in. And last year it got really cold, and we had to go to the car because it was, I don't know what it was, the wind chill. It was cold, but yeah. So Christmas is now like the favorite holiday, just because you see that joy in your kids' eyes. So that's the best part about that. But Halloween is almost here, and we're going to be doing a kind of a comic book thing, and apparently we're mixing companies like Marvel and DC, which is not supposed to happen, but it's what happened because it's what we wanted to do. But yeah, so Halloween's coming up here, and this weekend we actually managed to get together for our, we've kind of made an effort the last couple of years to go out to the pumpkin patch together, and we managed to get everybody together. Nobody was missing, and it was soaking wet. I wore this jacket, and yeah, it smells like it needed to be dried off. It smells a little musty, but we went to the pumpkin patch. We got that taken care of. We got our pumpkins. We're gonna carve them this weekend, and yeah, it was great. Despite being wet as it was still fun. Because the importance of spending time with your family on the holidays, kind of regardless of what the holiday is, it's important, to create those memories. And I just things the way they were. My mom, she was not the kind of person to really get out and do stuff with people towards her latter years. She just didn't want to leave. She was comfortable in the house. That's what she wanted to be. So we asked her out, but she never came with us for things. So it's hard to get memories when it's someone's to the point where they just don't want to leave. And so, there's a stage in my life in my 20s, from like 21 on to 28 or 20, even 29, like pretty much my entire 20s were, I just didn't want to take pictures very often. I mean, there's some pictures of me, but I just didn't take many, and granted, that was kind of before smartphones with cameras and all that, and the availability of cameras and all that, but I just didn't, I wasn't comfortable behind the camera, in front of the camera, I should say, and, I was overweight, wasn't comfortable with it at all. And so I just didn't really feel comfortable taking too many pictures. But now it's a little different, you know. I take pictures often. My girlfriend loves taking the pictures, and because of my daughter, you know, I want to be in the pictures with her. So I don't even think about it anymore. It's kind of a shifted mentality, so I'm fine with it. But yeah, how was your weekend? My weekend was pretty good yesterday. Watched the kid for a lot of the day. Watched the game, did some cleaning, some cooking, got some meal prepping in. This week we're doing sweet potato, brown rice, and ground turkey meatballs. And so it's one of those ones that just goes down really easy, reheats well, you know. And it lasts the entire week, which is good. So I have an entire meal paid for by just a pound of ground turkey, a couple of sweet potatoes, and some rice, and then that's it. And then a packet of Italian seasoning, and that's an egg and a half. That's it. All that makes a meal for an entire week for lunch. I'm also going to be trying this thing called intermittent fasting, which is somebody talked about it. It was essentially you don't eat anything for 16 hours, and then you eat at like 2 o'clock or whenever 16 hours is up. So I think the last time that I ate was 8 o'clock, so I can't eat until noon. And so you can't have like coffee and tea, but that's it. So I'm gonna see how that goes today. I did it yesterday, it was okay, but apparently it's called intermittent fasting, so we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, other than that though, I should be picking up busy week at work, and I should be picking up the remains this week, so that'll be another one of those emotional things, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, it's cold out in the mornings now, and it's officially fall. Not officially fall, but it's fall. Is it officially fall? I think it is. But it's definitely cold. So anyway, hope you had a great weekend. Have a great week. I'll see you tomorrow morning.